A marriage built on lies ended in blood. Behind every smiling wedding photo lies a story we may never know. They promised forever, but forever ended in blood. Tonight, on True Crime Stories Time, we unravel a marriage built on lies. A marriage that started with love, hid countless secrets, and ended in tragedy so dark, even investigators were left haunted. Stay with me until the end, because the final truth is more chilling than anyone could have imagined. At first, their love story looked flawless. Sarah Miller, a bright and ambitious young nurse. Daniel Roberts, a charming, successful businessman. Their romance was quick, passionate, and intoxicating. Within a year, Sarah walked down the aisle, convinced she had found the man of her dreams. But what she didn't know was that Daniel's past was filled with shadows he fought desperately to hide. Their wedding guests saw only smiles. Behind the closed doors of their home, however, the first cracks had already begun to appear. Sarah noticed Daniel's late-night calls, the business trips that never made sense, the bank withdrawals he refused to explain. And every time she asked, he had an answer. But each answer only raised more questions. The honeymoon glow faded quickly. Sarah's friends began noticing bruises on her arms. Small at first, easy to dismiss. "I fell," she would say. It was nothing. But deep down, she knew the truth. Daniel had a temper. A dark, explosive rage. Still, she stayed. Because love, or maybe fear, convinced her he would change. Then came the discovery that shattered her trust completely. One night, while Daniel was out, Sarah found a hidden folder tucked inside his desk drawer. Inside were photos of another woman, a woman in a wedding dress, standing next to Daniel. Her blood ran cold. This wasn't just a stranger. This was his first wife. And according to public records, she had been reported missing years ago. Sarah realized the man she had married was not just unfaithful, he was dangerous. She confided in a close friend, whispering late at night over the phone. "If something happens to me, promise me you'll tell the police to look at Daniel." Determined to leave, Sarah began making plans. But Daniel, he found out. Neighbors later reported hearing screaming that night. A woman's voice, desperate, pleading. And then silence. When police arrived, they found blood smeared across the kitchen floor. A shattered wine glass. A torn wedding photo. And in the corner, a single wedding ring, covered in crimson. But Sarah was gone. Daniel claimed Sarah had left him. That she was unstable. That she had run away. But detectives didn't buy it. Blood samples in the home matched Sarah. Security cameras showed Daniel leaving the house at 2:17 a.m. carrying something heavy in a duffel bag. For weeks, investigators searched woods, rivers, abandoned buildings. No trace of Sarah. Until hikers stumbled upon a shallow grave just outside the city. Inside was a body wrapped in a blood-stained sheet. Dental records confirmed it, Sarah Miller. The entire community was horrified. But the mystery deepened when investigators uncovered something shocking. Daniel's first wife, the one Sarah discovered in the photos, had also died under suspicious circumstances. 2 wives, 2 deaths, 1 man. In court, Daniel sat emotionless as prosecutors painted him as a man who built his life on lies, manipulation, and violence. His defense team argued Sarah attacked him first, that he acted in self-defense. But the evidence told a different story. Witnesses revealed Daniel's history of abuse. Financial records showed Sarah had secretly withdrawn money, preparing to leave him. And the blood patterns in the house revealed a brutal struggle. After weeks of testimony, the jury returned with their verdict, guilty of murder in the first degree. Daniel was sentenced to life without parole. Sarah believed in love. She believed in marriage. She believed that no matter how dark things got, there was still hope. But in the end, love couldn't save her. Lies consumed her, and forever ended in blood. What do you think? Should Sarah have left earlier, or was she trapped by fear? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more real stories of betrayal, mystery, and tragedy, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to True Crime Stories Time. Because sometimes the people we trust the most are the ones we should fear the most. Thanks you for watching.